Anyway, moving right along.
All right, so let's go to the next one, chimney and fireplace. So this obviously is going to apply to people that have a chimney or fireplace, but what do you have to share about our fall maintenance checklist for inside?
Okay, well, a couple of things here. Now, I'm going to say this twice. Make sure, if you don't use your fireplace, only if you don't use it. Now, if you use it, you have gas logs, anything like that, don't close the damper. But if you are not using it, close the damper because your hot air, warm air that you're heating in the house is just going to go up that fireplace. But for goodness sakes, please, nobody go close your damper if you've got gas logs or you're using it, because the next time you turn it on, the smoke's going to come into your house. But you have a lot of, warm air rises. So that warm air will actually go out your damper straight up.
Right up the chimney.
Yeah, and actually, while we're talking about that, that's kind of a good transition into, I'm going to skip ahead to one of our other, that's a big thing to check in the fall is all your weather stripping. We have a thermal infrared cameras that we use. It's great on the radio, huh?
Yeah.
I brought it.
It looks pretty awesome here, folks. I can see it.
Yeah. It can tell you, I'll pass it over there. And the kind of cool thing, like if I put my hand down here and then I move it away,
you can still see the heat on the countertop there from your hand pulling off. That's really cool.
So if you see me hanging out at the ATM machine waiting, I can go figure out what their code is. Yeah, exactly.
ATM code is. Yeah.
Exactly. But what we use these for, Chris, is to check where there's energy loss, which is usually going to be around doors and windows. And obviously we can do this when we do a home inspection. But if you don't have a thermal infrared camera, there's a low budget way to do it. And that's, of course, I'm going back to fire. You can take a match and you can go around, light the match and go around the edge of your doors and windows. And if there's a pull, that flame gets pulled on it, you've got some energy loss going on there. And obviously visually check if you can see daylight around, any of your doors and windows, if you're feeling any airflow there. But if you light a match and it pulls, that little flame doesn't stay straight, it gets pulled, or the little smoke from it gets pulled, then you need to replace your weather strip.
That's really good, and I know I've got a couple of areas in my house where we absolutely need to do that. So that's on my honey-do list already.